Hello, my name is Senator Donzella James, and I represent the 35th Senate District of Georgia. It has literally been a long, hot summer, but we've managed to work through it to prepare for the special legislative session. I would like to update you on what's happening under the Gold Dome here at your state capitol. My colleagues and I will begin the special legislative session on August 15th to redraw district lines throughout the state of Georgia. We will draw lines for the state Senate, state House, Public Service Commission, congressional district lines, and local lines as well. I would like to thank all of you that joined me and my fellow senators at the public redistricting forums that were held throughout the whole state of Georgia. As always, I'll keep your needs and your concerns at the forefront of my thoughts and actions as we work to complete the upcoming legislative process. Like many of you, I couldn't help but follow the Casey Anthony trial, which recently concluded. Throughout this ordeal, I became increasingly aware of the need of a new law to protect our children here in the state of Georgia in the event that something similar happened here. I will be proposing legislation in our 2012 session that will seek to hold parents accountable should their child go missing. Waiting 31 days to notify law enforcement should not be tolerated. If parents discover that their child has disappeared and fail to report it to police, then they should meet those consequences. Earlier this summer, I had the opportunity to visit African nations, and namely Nigeria. I was enthralled by the rich history, culture, and sustained economic stability throughout the past 50 years in Nigeria. While there, I was able to meet with government officials and leaders to learn about the economic opportunities between our respective economies. Nigeria, the Congo, all over this whole continent of Africa is something that I think the state of Georgia needs to look at. So I will be offering legislation that will help us do business with those countries that have so many resources that can help us here in the state of Georgia. I think that Georgia can be the gateway to Africa, and a beneficial relationship between these two entities can produce jobs and significant economic rewards for the 35th District and the rest of the state. With companies like Coca-Cola, Home Depot, and Delta Airlines based in Atlanta, as well as the world-renowned Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, it is important to make sure that other countries are aware that Georgia is open for business. I want to continue to ask all of you to pray for an inmate on death row, Troy Davis. He has been on death row since he was 19 years old, 22 years ago. However, 7 of the 9 witnesses who testified against him have recanted and changed their stories, even facing perjury. I tell you, let us look at this case once again. Don't put the needle in his arm until we have really looked at his case. There was no other evidence, no gun, no forensic evidence, just 9 people who testified against him. And now 85% of all of their evidence is not there anymore. So I've been joined by Reverend Jesse Jackson and other civil rights leaders throughout the country who are pleading with the Georgia Board of Pardons and Parole to halt this execution. I pray that justice will be served and that Troy Davis can receive the fair treatment that he deserves. You know, the justice system is there for us, and I regret that this wonderful police officer was killed, but it was a lot of confusion going on. Let's put the right person who killed him behind bars. Let justice be served in that manner. But as always, I continue to be honored to serve you as your state senator. And yes, I take immense pride in working on your behalf in the state legislature. If there's anything that I can do for you, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can call me at my office or you can contact me through email. We have an open door policy, and I'm always there for you. So be on the lookout, too, for details regarding my upcoming People Speak forums. That's town hall meetings where we need to hear your voice. We have a legislative session coming up in January 2012, and I want to make sure that I'm prepared for the 35th District's needs and concerns. Thank you very much for listening to me. Again, I am Senator Donzella James, your senator, and I'm always here for you. Thank you and God bless.